A new world order is in the making. European Union and India are on the same page. They are trying to usher in a new era of mutual trust and trade synergy. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen arrived in the national capital. She was received by the Minister of State for Commerce and Industry, Jitin Prasad. The visit is symbolic and it extends well beyond trade. Now, Ursula von der Leyen, along with European Council President Antonio Luis Santos da Costa, will serve as the chief guest at India's 77th Republic Day parade. This visit will be followed by the India-EU summit and the formalization of a trade agreement. Now, speaking at Davos's World Economic Forum, von der Leyen said that European Union is at the cusp of a historic trade agreement with India. Now, Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal described the agreement as the mother of all deals. EU has described India as indispensable to Europe's economy.
The European Union, covering 700 million citizens across two regional blocs over the Atlantic, and why we're making serious progress towards finalising a further fantastic trade agreement with India, which would cover 2 billion citizens. So I think we can see very clearly that the value of responsible, mature leadership on the global stage is paying off in terms of the EU trade agenda, in terms of our efforts to diversify our trade partners and give ourselves the maximum economic potential from our partnerships around the globe.
Now, Delhi is accelerating strategic and trade ties with the rest of the world as the impasse over Washington's 50% tariffs on India spills over into the new year. The External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar met with the ambassadors from EU member states and stressed the importance of cooperation in order to de-risk the world economy. Now, India is the world's fourth largest and also the fastest growing major economy in the world, on track to crossing the $4 trillion mark in terms of GDP, overtaking Japan this year. Negotiations between India and the EU were relaunched in 2022 after a 9-year pause, gaining traction last year amidst rising trade tensions. In August, President Donald Trump doubled the tariffs on Indian imports to as much as about 50%. They are, in fact, amongst the highest in the world.